Yo, yo, yo. The boy's back. I took a vacation, but I'm back. It's fresh life. Everything Ravens and life. 2023, just a reminder. I'm talking everything Ravens, Maryland sports, and life in general. So that's going to cover everything. Media, politics, entertainment, the whole shebang. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Saturday night Ravens. The rest of the week, life in general, or when I choose, whatever I choose fit. But anyway, help your boy out, like and subscribe. All right. Not going to be before you too long because I may have a few more videos to put out. But there's a couple things I want to address. So if you feeling me, it's part of me. I'm just getting off of work. I have a business and other businesses that's on the side. But anyway, I digress. First, let's talk about why does it always have to be Lamar Jackson we discuss? Because he's a polarizing figure and the media just won't leave this young man alone. So, here's what I'm saying. Right? So the slander doesn't stop when it comes to Lamar Jackson. Mike Preston, which I can't stand, and forgive me if I offend someone, but I really don't care. He's a coon. He always has been. But he's been critical of Ravens quarterback since as long as I can remember. Same issue with Joe Flacco. He had issue with Joe Flacco. To give some context, Mike Preston is a lifelong Cleveland Browns fan. So you got to take what he says with a grain of salt. But he's in every Baltimore Raven media avenue. The website, Baltimore Sun, Touchdown Baltimore, TV show. He's in all that. I don't get it. 105.7, I just don't get it. Now, he's saying that Lamar, everybody know that he's a slacker and he doesn't show up to practice. He doesn't put his best foot forward. Then the next day, he retracted that statement after a couple of days with that first statement that he made. So, someone jumped on his ass about defamation of character. So he said, "Oh yeah, he's at practices. He's doing his rehab and all that. He's a snake." But my thing is, the Ravens should have cut that in the butt, and they didn't, because he's not the first one who said such things. So, does it mean that much not to pay the man for what he's worth? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Alright. Hypothetically speaking, which I don't think it will happen. You get rid of Lamar. Option A, you draft. No matter, first of all, that draft is not that strong in quarterbacks. There's a lot of them, but they're not no generational talent quarterback. Number two, you're going to still be 3 to 5 years fighting for fourth place with Pittsburgh because the AFC just getting stronger and stronger, especially the North. Since the Browns have their franchise quarterback, now they can focus on getting receivers, showing up their offensive line, and building their defense. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm back. So we have people saying, let's trade him to Miami. Miami don't have any first round draft picks, and he's worth at least 4 or 5. Because that's a franchise QB, and he could do multiple roles. they don't have one for next year or 2024. Alright? Then, alright. Let's go get Derek Carr. Derek Carr sucked with a good offense. How he's going to be any better with this offense, and this offense is bottom half in the league? Outside of the running backs and Mark Andrews. Let's just be real. Let's get Teddy. Wrong. Let's get Marcus Mariota. Wrong. Let's get Baker Mayfield. I laughed my ass off when I heard that. Why? You talk the most dumb, insane things. Lamar lives in your head rent-free that much? You don't like him that much? You can say what you want about it, but he wins games 70%. Oh, he only got one playoff game. But at least when he's healthy enough, he gets you to the playoffs. Got to the playoffs 3 out of 4 years. And yeah, you could count 4 out of 5 seasons. And you could count this season because we was 7-4 when he got injured. So he already was in prime position. Because if your backup can't win 3 straight games, I don't know what to say. He ain't no true backup. I hear all this ridiculous stuff on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and IG, and what other social media platforms, and I'm sick of it. I shouldn't care what people say, but it's just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You can't get me to get it. And then I hear the Ravens talking to Terrell Owens. Are you freaking crazy? Are you serious, yo? And the sad part about it, Terrell Owens might be the second best receiver if he come to Baltimore. That's crazy. That is crazy. So, I don't know what this kid done, but you cannot let him go. Who you gonna get? Cause I don't want to lose, rebuild, and lose. Cause you have to rebuild, and that's gonna take 3 to 5 years. Cause you're gonna have to wait till Cincinnati gets stagnant or Cleveland gets stagnant. So what I'm saying is say this. Cincinnati's good because if you lose 30 straight years like they have been, you're going to get high draft picks. So you're supposed to be good after a while. Cleveland, same thing. The only thing is people don't want to admit it. Like Jimmy Haslam was playing chess. He took a gamble, but he was playing chess with Bisciotti. Y'all don't want to talk about it. He was playing chess with Bisciotti. Like, Bisciotti, I know you cheap ass don't want to spend for your quarterback. I need this quarterback ASAP. So I'm going to pay $230 because I'm trying to win now. Because Cleveland's been relevant enough where we can win now. Then take that risk. And I know that Lamar contract's coming out, and Lamar has done significantly more with his career than Deshaun Watson. So guess what? I'm taking him. And Bisciotti want to compete. Then he's going to have to sign Jackson. But then I'm going to give him again because he's going to have more money tied into his quarterback. So it's going to take away from him to improve what they already have. But Cleveland could do so much too. That's why they traded. They had a plan. That's why they traded Odell or released him or whatever. The same. They didn't re-sign. What's his face? That went to the Saints. Everybody know I got sun in my eye right now. That's not important. The important thing is that all Cleveland could do now is just draft, because you could draft good receivers. or halfway decent receivers to go with your franchise quarterback. But it makes no sense to draft for a quarterback. You don't even have good receivers. You're going to have to start over. But Bateman is 2. I've seen enough to know that he's too inconsistent to be a 1. No one's scared of Bateman. Now, he's a solid number 2, and he's number 1 on a bottom tier team. But you need something else. Pittsburgh always get receivers. That's why they're not going to sign big money. That's foolish. They have a good personnel, good scouting team with receivers. So is Cincinnati. Cincinnati is awesome. Cincinnati got 3 number 1 receivers. And then this draft, they might draft another 1 or 2 receiver and find one a diamond in the rough. So they might have 4 to 5 number 1 receivers. Or maybe 4 number 1 receivers and 3 number 2 receivers. It's not out of the realm of possibility because they could get it right on receivers. I don't know why. They always had good receivers. From Chris Carter, TJ Houshmandzadeh, Chad Ochocinco Johnson, I'm missing somebody. Well, he's on the Cardinals now, but they always get good receivers. They ain't worrying about that. Pittsburgh get good receivers. So we fight Pittsburgh before Pickett, because Kenny Pickett, he may be it, he may be not, but he's still a project. So they're going to be not that competitive for the next 2 years. Enough where they'll win games, but you're not going to win them and you make no major noise, but they're going to be competitive. But Shadi, you cannot sit there and live off the laurels of Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, or Loli Nada. You can't do that anymore, Chief. Because, shoot, that's almost... We won Super Bowl... It'd be 10 years. It'd be 10 years this year. 2012, 2013. As a matter of fact, it is 10 years. Come on, man. Pay that boy. That boy's been too good of a sport. He done everything you asked him to do. You want to slander him? I wouldn't stay. And that's a lie that the Ravens built the whole offense around him. And I'm going to tell you why. You have to have, for a mobile quarterback, you have to have big receivers. Where's our big receivers? You tell me. Where are they? Russell Wilson. They went out and got... Tyler Lockett's not small. But Metcalf, that's a huge dude. You got a tight end as a receiver. Know what I mean? Kyler Murray has DeAndre Hopkins. But Kyler Murray is not worth the lemon to squeeze with. And you come to find out. But that's another story. Josh Allen looked like the Jolly Green Giant. That's why he could get Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is a dog. The Ravens won't lose a game for the next 5 years if Lamar had Stephon Diggs. Then you had Stephon Diggs, they had Bateman, they had Duvernay. Now we talking. But then again, that's wishful thinking. I'm just saying. I want people to know what they're talking about before you have something to say. I want y'all to know what you're talking about. Seriously. Another thing. I don't know what kind of Jedi mind tricks Harbaugh have, and I have a lot of respect for Harbaugh, but the message is stale, dog. The message is stale. The message is stale. I don't know who you covering for. Tell the truth. Because for real, how it looks, you contributed to the noise. Oh, I'm just gonna coach the players that we have out here. What that's supposed to mean, John? But then you on the field. Oh, Lamar, I didn't know you was out here. How's your knee? The cold weather might be good for your knee. Go hug Snoop. So what's that all about? Tell her what's really good. John, any given time you could have told Eric, bro, these moves ain't it, Captain. I need a little bit extra to make some magic happen. This is not going to work, Jack. Use Richard Pryor words now. This is not going to work, Jack. You could have stopped it. But here's the thing. John is the leader of men. He is not an X and O's coach. When you had field generals, it works. This implosion was going on for the last 10 years since Ray Lewis left. But what happened, what paused that, was Lamar gifts preserved them. And guess what? When you win, leaders, the bosses, the GMs get all the credit when things go good. Things go bad, depending how high they're on the pecking pole or the totem pole. Blame coordinator, blame players, trade the coordinators. But you only could use that for so long before the owner say, I'm just going to start at the top and start cutting their head. But so he had scapegoats for so long that he used that card up. Like, you got to get on the ball, man. You know? I'm not going to say Lamar Porter because he's not. But neither are these other quarterbacks. Herbert, Mahomes, Allen. They all got some kind of flaw in their game because they all young. They're going to be 30, 31 before they get it all together. And out of all them, Lamar is the baby. Lamar Herbert is the baby out of all those guys. So I'm saying, you 20 years old, you win unanimous MVP at 20. Think about that. Joe Burrow, 26, where is his unanimous MVP? I'll tell you what, Joe Burrow's so great. Let's see him play with a bunch of number twos. I bet you won't have the winning percentage he has now because it ain't that great now. You got 3 number 1 receivers. 2 of them are 1A. 2 of them will start on any team as a number 1. One of them will start on maybe 28 as a number 1. 30. Come on now, talk to me. When you talk, when these people want to post and talk and stitch and stream, come with the facts or shut up. Too many people talk and they don't spit the facts. I did the research. Go look at it. Actually, Herbert is a better quarterback overall than Burrow. Burrow makes great decisions right. But Herbert is the prototypical drop back passer. Josh Allen looks to run on most of the time. If his first, second read ain't open, he's looking to run. Or throw it deep. That's where his picks come from. He run out of options and can't run. And then when he runs, he look for contact. Who that reminds you of? Cam Newton. Give Cam Newton what he has in Buffalo, he could do similar stuff. Now, Cam's older, so it might diminish a little bit, but he'll do the same thing. NFL's about weapons and scheme. I like Josh Allen game. That's the bad part. If I had to choose, I'm choosing Lamar every day and twice on Sunday. He can just do stuff the other kid can't. He can handle load. He can handle workload. Because guess what? Josh Allen supporting cast was a lot better than Lamar's cast on his rookie year and his MVP season. John Brown was better than any receiver we had on that team. John Brown was better than Willie Snead. Willie Snead's hands was better. But overall, I'm just saying John Brown. I don't remember what they had on there. And then forget about Cole Beasley and Stephon Diggs right there. That was better than the receiver course that we had. Now, we might have better tight ends, but... And then we run a different offense. I'm tired of you. We don't have the passing yards as the rest of them. This is a run-first possession team. We run first and we play the clock. We play possession. So it's not going to be that way. Stop trying to compare apples and oranges. Because I guarantee you, if he was running the offense he ran in Louisville, he would have been passed for 5,000 yards twice. So stop. Don't do that. While you got Russell Wilson stinking it up. Broncos, let's ride. And he got 250, 164 guaranteed. Or 230, 164, whatever it is. And he's 4-11. 4-12. Lamar already improved his point with that. They paid him that and he's that sorry. He already outproved the one that signed for less. Russell messed the game up simping. Russell had the clout and leverage because he's a seasoned vet to demand $200 million guaranteed. If Russell just would have just demand $200 million guaranteed, they would offer Lamar at least $200 million, $210 guaranteed. Russell took the short money, so why is that? Answer this. I'm not even going to answer it for you. Why is that? If the Broncos say, Russ, we'll give you $200 million, or Russ demanded $200 million, they would have paid him. Them Waltons would have paid him, no problem. That was the problem. I don't know. We got to do better than this, Chief. You don't like what I say? You disagree? We could talk about it like men, or we could take it however you want to take it. But my stance is my stance. You see me at the game, on the light rail, and if I end up going to another game this season, or whatever, online, you see me online, Facebook, or Twitter, or whatever, it's Fresh Life or Fresh Dobson, whatever. You hit me up on there. You don't like what I said, we could talk about it. Or we can handle wherever. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm about this in real life. Keyboard warriors, better sharpen your swords. It's easy to say stuff and be hashed and not be respectable when you're hiding around the keyboard. Don't forget people could get your IP addresses. Or I could just visit your Facebook page or whatever. And a lot of people who trolls on YouTube, they don't even have a profile picture on their YouTube profile. So they're just there to troll. But I digress. Let me know what you guys think. And then we can make more videos later. It's rapid fire season now. Y'all have a good day. Like and subscribe. I'm out.